shit was looking crazy, cuz. Gotta learn that.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. This will be caught by Brown. Past the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, that didn't take very long. You mentioned you have to keep him under wraps. Avoid the big play is what you said, and here he makes one in the first quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit. Otherwise, you know what will happen? They'll flat out take over this game.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Again, it's Roethlisberger. The quick slant caught. And he's in. Touchdown.
I knew you was going there too, man.
In for
I should
the
have just
score.
stayed with him. Double
And the
man.
Steelers
Try to
take
pass
the
him
ball
off.
down the field and score on their opening drive. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Jackson. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Here's a first down run with Collins. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Second down, here's an option.
Woo! There it go! There it go!
10.
There it go!
Jackson, 51 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Man, that was nice right there.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field.
Order that pizza again.
Their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score
whatever
a
that
touchdown,
pizza
you have to
was,
go over and
that
look
was
at the
all right.
tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
I'll give it to you before I leave.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Okay, old head.
That's going to go
old head.
Still
got some little speed out there. Let him know you got some speed out there.
First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
Should have been playing for us, but you sold your soul.
You get that big carry,
play
and you
for
come
them
back
Ravens.
and you're all fired up, and sometimes you
shit, I need this.
And instead, it works opposite.
A good pickup there.
I think he's going to throw it behind my back, man. That's why I stopped.
Offense versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are
hit
available
Brown on that
and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Open the door.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Rihanna, you all set?
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. The drive starts with a run by Collins. Fighting him off. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
Are you all set?
Right about that. We haven't seen much of him
I
at
thought
all
you was
so
all
far.
set.
They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They go play action now. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone,
you close it. I thought Rihanna was all set.
Jackson from the shotgun, sliding out of the pocket. Incomplete.
I thought she was all set.
Time to have a powerful arm is the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. And it's fielded at the 34. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. Now the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. The Steelers offense head back onto the field. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a...
Hold on, bro. You out here. I got all these 83 speed motherfuckers out here playing corners and shit. Nigga, you can't watch nobody out there with that 87 speed. Fuck out of here. Niggas out there burning, y'all. Oh, it's all good, bro. It's all good. I ain't done with you. I ain't done with you. I ain't done with you, nigga. Say no. Let's go, yo. Let's go, yo. I like, damn, man. Like, these motherfuckers getting burnt out here, man. Like,
but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Yeah, let's go. I don't got him right, but I put some speed up in that motherfucker. I had Brandon Carr watching Brown, bro. 87 speed to a 92. Let's go. Bell gets nothing. Bell gets nothing. Pass.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger.
Ah, told you. Let's go.
Complete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that's been incomplete when they throw it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
You know who we
so
facing?
they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there to see if they can build on that stuff. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. On second down, Roethlisberger. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. Roethlisberger now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
You got real out there, baby. You have to dump ball in the air.
And now second down.
Get your three, man.
Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up, not just lost, but gain a few extra.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And there's a man they call AB. Always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. The number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions. Currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
He had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before.
Kick that 3. I thought you was all set. What?
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. So on fourth down, the Steelers called on the number of Chris Boswell.
That's the name of the game, baby. 3 ain't no shutout, baby.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Leopard! No, check, Patriot!
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Gone!
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On second down, Jackson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They go play action here on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Being chased out left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 5. No gain that time on the completion.
Oh, yeah, he ain't getting nothing out of the deal. Good D, y'all.
2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. First down in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right,
Good
Coach,
D,
thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
No. Check. Patriot. All right, now, lucky 56. Detroit. Gun.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Caught left side to Crabtree. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Back down to that Philly. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Watch him now, Barney. Watch him now, Barney.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Gun.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. It finds Crabtree for the completion. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. They go option right on second and goal. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
No, the first time looked like it might have worked. I should have let him keep it. I ain't know where he was going. I had to see where that play was going. I was just itching, so I did it again any old way.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this.
Oh, let's get it.
Baltimore Ravens. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own.
Threat, baby.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Let's go, y'all. Get the ball back,
they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of
Hey, let's
half
try
number
this.
2.
Let's try this. Let's try this.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Pass.
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Just containing, baby. Good
Here's
tackle,
a 2nd
baby.
and 2 now from the 33.
We're a little fucked up right there. We just fucked up right there.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Time for some action.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Roethlisberger.
Oh, man, I was there, dog.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Stay up on it, baby.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll pitch it out to Bell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Again, it's Bell. Oh, and now he bowls it over. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Steelers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Roethlisberger will throw.
Oh, you got
He's
me
got
right
his
here,
man on the
bro.
crossing route. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. As his guys are in for 6. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Ravens. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Leopard! Leopard!
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety.
No. Check. Patriot! Patriot! Detroit! Detroit!
From the gun, Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
The Ravens on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Detroit! 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 All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, Jackson.
Huh.
And this is going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to.
It's a first down,
a
big
couple
bro.
of scores. They have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for
lucky
it.
56. Lucky 56. Gun! Detroit! Detroit!
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And no, it's
Incomplete. John Harbaugh not going to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down. And, of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. Dropped at the 35, able to display his agility, but not much room to operate. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll run it with Bell. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger going to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Mike Hilton, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. Rolling to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Detroit! Detroit!
After the interception, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Got it complete to Crabtree. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing is Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 50 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer.
I don't like that how that linebacker came straight in, but when I stopped, he just kept going on his ankle.
Interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Big Roo.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that.